Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to Bariatrics and Tips. I am Michelle Geeson. Thanks for being here today. We've got a yummy, colorful, delicious, nutritious, decadent meal plan for us today. And we'll dig right in. I've got a couple recipes that are going to drop for you today, starting at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I was trying to narrow down the type of dressing that I wanted to show you today, and they're all so good, so I decided to give them all to you. But we will demonstrate one dressing today. We are making Asian chicken salad. It is one of my favorites. My husband and I have had it a couple times this week for dinner. It's a good standby. It seems to be something that everybody agrees on in this house, with the exception of my camera girl, Maya. Say hi, Maya. She just rolled her eyes at me. You don't think I can see that, but I can. So if you guys have any questions throughout this segment, please let us know. Maya will let me know if there's any questions or comments. And all of these ingredients are things that should be readily available. There's nothing exotic or super duper expensive. So it's a really great way to make a fresh meal. And the really cool thing is you can make as much chicken as you want and then keep it cold in the refrigerator, take it for lunch on the go or right here at your kitchen table. Okay? Maya, do we have any comments right now?
Melissa loves your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Flute mom. Maya plays the flute in the marching band. She's rolling her eyes at me again. Anyway, I don't have a wardrobe budget, so I wear whatever I take out of the closet. All right. So, one of the things that we all have in common is that we have had weight loss surgery, or we're gearing up to have weight loss surgery, or we're just striving for overall health and wellness. Maybe you're even trying to combat a medical diagnosis like diabetes, but it doesn't matter what the scenario is. BariaTricks and Tips is the place to be, because really it's just a recipe for yumminess and common sense. We are living large, we are cooking and eating small, and we are finding flavor in everything that we do. And this Asian chicken salad is no exception. So Maya, come around. The first thing that we're gonna do with the Asian chicken salad is we're gonna start the chicken. I'm gonna grill a piece for you on my stovetop grill. I have become what I believe, I'm a self-proclaimed indoor grill master. What's the female equivalent? Mastress? I am the grill master of the range. All right. So the first thing that we want to do is, come over here. Maya, do you have a comment? No? Why are you, come this way. I need you over here. Thank you. Okay. We have to work on our blocking. I need my cooking spray, so I'm getting that first. I have this chicken marinating, and I will tell you all about the marinade as soon as we get it on the grill. The dog's coming because he heard the word chicken. But I've had this marinated now for overnight, which 2 hours or overnight, that is my rule of thumb for any grilled chicken or steak. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do, I have my, look over here, Maya. I have my indoor grill, cast iron range, and I use this all the time. I have my chicken, I have my chicken pounded. It's really, really important to pound it down because you want to make sure that it cooks evenly, and pounding it to where it's an even thickness will definitely do the trick. So I'm going to spray the bottom with a little bit of cooking spray and get this bad boy on the grill. There we go. All right, so now that that's on the grill, come on back over here. Let's talk Asian chicken salad. Let's talk about our ingredients. The first thing that you're gonna do, this typically serves 2 people when I make it for my husband and I. A pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. You can use, we probably don't use a pound. We probably just use 1 piece for each of us. That'll vary for what your needs are and that of your family. A half a cup of teriyaki sauce. That is gonna be used for the marinade. You can make your own. I do believe I have a recipe dropping. I'll check on that because I have made it before and it's really super good. Or you can just store buy it. I've done that too. Okay. Salt and pepper to taste. a head of romaine lettuce, which I have, shredded red cabbage, julienne carrots. I have a fun little Pampered Chef gadget that helps me get the perfect julienne. What else? Some crunchy chow mein noodles. Okay, here's my rule on the chow mein noodles. You gotta have some. You don't have to have a lot, just enough to make that crunch, to make you think you're at a restaurant eating their $30,000 Asian chicken salad, which you can make at home for a very fraction of the price. Okay, what else? Mandarin oranges. Make sure when you buy mandarin oranges, they are in 100% juice. That's just a good trick to the trade. And you are gonna actually keep the juice. We're gonna use part of the juice for the peanut dressing. And then cashews, a 1/4 cup roasted ones. My rule of thumb is that whenever I buy nuts, like walnuts, cashews, pecans, or almonds, I buy raw and then I roast them when I want to. I can eat them raw too, it's no big deal. I just don't want to have any like added oils and salt and things like that. And then if you don't want to use cashews, you can do almonds. I actually have both here today. I'll show and tell real quick. Maya, take a look at these. Roasted almonds and roasted cashews. They are roasted courtesy of moi. No oil, nothing extra, just putting the nuts on a sheet pan and putting them around 400 degrees, maybe 10-12 minutes until they're golden brown but not burned. And then a couple, some cilantro and some green onions sliced thin. I'm gonna keep looking over at my chicken, but we're doing good. Okay, so that's the ingredients for the salad. Let's shift gears and let's start with the dressing. Maya, come over here. All right, peanut dressing. I have my store-bought, this is my dressing craft bottle, whatever. It's really cool. This one actually has all these healthy dressing recipes on the glass, and you pour the ingredients up to the increment that it says. Pretty cool stuff, but we are making our own homemade peanut dressing. We are using peanut butter powder as the star of the show. I'm running out, but I think I have my reserve one in the cupboard. Peanut butter powder is a great way to get your peanut butter in with a fraction of the calories and such. Okay? We are also going to use protein powder in our concoction, and what I like to do first is I like to make a slurry out of the peanut butter powder, or out of the protein powder. So Maya, I'm going to ask you to please come around. We are going to go to the kitchen sink, and the way that I make the slurry, if you could stay focused, come this way, come closer, sweetie. I am just going to add a little bit, the same way that you would make a slurry with your cornstarch. You're going to make a slurry with this. So I'm going to put this under the water real quick, and I'm going to keep shaking it. And look, I'm stirring. I'm stirring until I get all those lumps out of there. And a little bit of water in our dressing is going to make zero difference. So it's just nice for like mixing purposes. You don't want it to get like bumpy or whatnot. Okay? So there, now we can let this sit for a second while we do the rest of the ingredients. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to put our peanut butter powder in. And I just made a blender and used the tablespoon cup that I have for the protein powder, when in reality I need it for the dressing. Okay, so come on over here, Miss Thing. All right, so we need 5 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. This measuring cup does up to 4 tablespoons, so we'll add that plus a little bit more. Okay, this is about 4 tablespoons right there. And actually, right, put that in there. I should have planned this out better, you guys. It's not working very well. This will be on my outtake reel. Okay, so we're gonna put it in here with a little extra. All right, and then come back on over here, Miss Maya. You know what, I'm sorry, clean up after myself. We're gonna add a little bit of water to this, and we're just gonna mix it in right here. Okay. So far, the protein powder and the peanut butter powder are getting acquainted, okay? And then the next thing that we're gonna do is move the peanut butter powder out of the way. So we've got our dry ingredients. We've got the protein powder, 1 scoop, and then we've got 5 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. Then we wanna do 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. And I use the low sodium. I would encourage anyone to use the same, okay? So here's my soy sauce. We are going to do 3 tablespoons, up to the 3. There we go. And in we go. There was a clog at the bottom with the peanut butter powder because apparently, there we go. Okay. So that got the ball rolling. There was a little bit of peanut butter powder in there, so all I'm gonna do right now is just try to save myself and mix it up, and that should be fine. All right, so we've got the soy sauce. We need a 1/2 cup of the mandarin orange juice. It was interesting, when I went and bought mandarin oranges, I found it in 3 different fashions. I found the little serving cups that you can put in your kids' lunch boxes. I found a big container in a plastic jar with a twist lid, and I found a can, like a can of beans, the same thing with the pull top. And all different prices, all different sizes. Do what works best for you. Just stick to the serving size, I guess, is the moral of the story. So this is my 1/2 cup. I am gonna pour this in. Now you can use water as the base. I mean, that's fine, but I think the fruit juice flavors it so much nicer than just using water, okay? So now we're gonna do a tablespoon of sesame oil, and I'm just gonna eyeball this. I love sesame oil, adds that nice toasted sesame flavor to your dressing. And then 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. I actually buy the rice wine vinegar by the gallon jug. And I love it so much, and it's a lot more economical. And then I pour it into this little usable thingamabob. All right, I'm gonna pour this stuff in and hope that it goes in from my funnel. It's a little on the thick side, but it is working its way in there. And then we also need garlic. This is a clove of garlic. It's getting there. I'm gonna have to help it along. There we go. Come on, get in there. Ooh, we're reaching the bottom of the line here. All right, and then a little bit of brown sugar. I use brown sugar Splenda. It's a fraction of the calories, and it just adds a nice little twinge of sweetness. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons. Okay, and I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna do this. Not very easily. The other day when I made this, I used a different jar, and I thought this would be easier. I guess I should have practiced beforehand, but I didn't want to have like all this salad dressing, but we use it. I mean, we've been using it so much. All right, so we got that. Now let's twist it on. We got just enough, which is awesome. And you just want to give it a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your bottle. Okay, so that's our peanut dressing. Let me come over here real quick. Come on over here, Maya. We're gonna flip the chicken over. I think it's time. Look at that, nicely seared. And it should be perfect by the time we need it. All right, so we got our dressing. Let me do some housekeeping here. Anybody have any questions so far? All right, it's usually not that messy of an encounter, but it was this time. So now I've got my bottle of dressing. You do wanna make sure you keep it in the refrigerator as a rule of thumb. Is there any question? What was that? All right, let's shift gears to the chicken salad. Really all you're doing in this exercise is grilling your chicken. Everything else is nice and fresh. So I have the romaine lettuce. Make sure, if you don't already, if you have a salad spinner, that's great. If not, it's just really important to make sure that your lettuce is nice and dry. The more moisture that's in there, the more prone it is to just aging faster, wilting, and getting brown. I've had this spun for about an hour now, and this is one head of romaine. So come on over here, Maya. Let's assemble this. Come over here. Why are you so shy? Okay. I see Kelly's on. Thanks for joining. So put your lettuce in your bowl, as I'm sure we all know how to do. And then we are gonna, I'll go over the ingredients. The teriyaki is just the marinade. So when you pound your chicken, if you're pounding it with the teeth area of your pounder, then you're getting into the meat of the chicken. If not, just take a knife and make little slices in it, so that way that marinade can get into it really well. And then you want to put it in a zippy bag, and you'll want to leave it in there for 2 hours or overnight. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. I've got some marinating. All right, here's my chicken. It's a half a cup of teriyaki sauce. The chicken is pounded, and I did salt and pepper it just a little bit. That's optional. And I just keep it in the bowl just in case the bag leaks. I don't want it to leak all over the surface of the refrigerator. Okay, so you can keep that. The longer you marinate it, the better it's gonna be, I assure you. So that's what you need the teriyaki sauce for. The fresh ingredients, come on over here, Maya. Let's just have a roll call here. We've got the romaine lettuce. This way, Maya. Why do you not want to come close to me? Yeah, okay. Red cabbage, a cup, shredded. A half a cup of julienne carrots. My recipe does not call for this. It is optional, but I am a tomato junkie, and I feel that all salads should have tomatoes on it, or cucumbers on it, so I'm a tomato junkie too, but this is cucumber. Yes, I know. Okay. We've got green onions sliced thin and chopped cilantro, which seriously is one of the things that make this salad so delicious. I just love, cilantro is one of my favorite herbs. And then 4 ounces of mandarin oranges. Remember, we keep the juice for the dressing. And then we've got our chow mein noodles. And we can either choose from roasted cashews or roasted almonds. I'm actually, I don't know, maybe we'll use a little bit of both, okay? So all we're gonna do now, remember this is ingredients for 2, so I'm gonna take half of this. So I'm gonna take some of my, this is where like creativity plays a role, okay? You're gonna just start adding stuff and to your bowl. Oh, I love carrots and cucumbers. Oops, one went AWOL. Green onion. Love it. The more the better. Cilantro, one of the best things in the free world. All right. Our chow mein noodles, serving size about 1/4 cup or less. It's completely up to you. Remember, if you eat more, or even if you choose less, that alters the nutrition content. I'm just gonna eyeball this. Put that in the middle. And then I am actually gonna do almonds today. The cashews are wonderful, but I've had them twice this week. So let's do almonds. Get those in there. Our mandarin oranges. Oh, one went AWOL. And now all we need is a spot for the pièce de résistance, the chicken. Let's come on over here, and we will bring this, and we will check the chicken. All right, it's looking pretty good, you guys. Maya, you're gonna wanna probably come over here. Nope, over here. Okay, we've got this done. I like to cut it into strips because it reminds me of being at a restaurant, so I'm gonna do that. Come back over here. Yeah, and this is about the time where the dog comes running. Look at that chicken. It's perfectly grilled. It looks super moist. And I got through not cutting my hand off. Those of you that know me know that that's entirely a possibility. All right. Put that right on top. Got lots of chicken. Sure, Lego. You think I'm gonna share it with you? All right, you guys, check it out. Asian chicken salad. Let's put the dressing on top. Make sure you give it a shake. And obviously, pour on what you want. Delish. All right, what to eat first? I don't want to do a big, huge bite because my luck, I'll ruin something. It's great. If I do say so myself. This is an amazing bowl here. I'm probably not going to finish it. And it's amazing at how little ingredients make something so large. And this is sometimes where my eyes are bigger than my stomach. And that's okay. I would rather have my eyes bigger than my stomach than the other way around. But again, exercise mindful judgment and make sure that you're only eating until you're 80% full. For me, it's that feeling of going from being like super hungry to where I can't think of anything to being like, okay, I'm good. All right. So if you have any leftover, it makes great leftovers. Make sure you just put it away or half the recipe and get part of it packed for your lunch tomorrow. All right. So it's a great one. I'm really pleased with it. I hope you like it too. Like I said, I have a couple recipes for you that are dropping today. Starting at 3, you'll have the salad recipe. At 4, you'll have the peanut dressing. And then I think at 5 and 6, there's a couple of other variations of dressings that I've created over the years. One of them is a vinaigrette. So I will show you that too. As far as events, next week, we have Crock-Pot Jackpot, which is going to be a good one. I did postpone that from the last time. And actually, I apologize. It's not next week. It is the week after. So I've got a lot of crazy things this season. So I hope you understand that. But at any rate, this is what I got for you. I hope you make it. Please, if you try a recipe, any of the recipes that we share or something that someone else posts on our Facebook page, post pictures, talk about it. This is our community. This is a way for us to share tricks to the trade. The only thing that I ask is that you don't post other websites and their recipes. I want to be respectful, and that is one of the rules of our Facebook page. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. It's a great Sunday. It's snowing outside as we speak. It kind of sucks. So we are in for the duration, okay? Once again, have a great day. See ya. Bye.